heavy. This is the FloLogic 1-inch leak detection and auto water shutoff system with Gateway Connect. Buying this system was not an easy decision, but one that makes a lot more sense, literally, after 7 years of using Moen Flo and Phyn Plus. More on that in a later video. My eye is drawn to the O-rings in this bag. These are spare flow sensor O-rings, which the flow sensor is a replaceable part. And these should definitely not be thrown away. Hopefully, I won't have to replace this part anytime soon. This is a manual shutoff tool. I'll need to find a safe place that I'll remember to store this. Here's a booklet on directions for use, operation, and maintenance, the installation overview guide, and a more thorough installation and setup instructions. Now to put it all back, especially those O-rings. Oh my goodness, that is heavy. In comparison to what I've had before with Phyn Plus and Moen Flo, this is seriously heavy. It feels like $2,000. It comes in at just under 11.5 pounds. Now compare this to Phyn Plus, which comes in at 2.19 pounds, and Moen Flo at only 1.59 pounds. This beautiful brass makes you feel like you can skip curls at the gym. Ouch. There's a dent in this fitting. Looking back at this video, we can all see why, looking at the box, this is a very heavy device, and one end was on the edge of the box. While it shifted in shipping, at some point, there was an impact. A quick call into customer service, and another was on the way, along with the return label. Perhaps this is a one-off, but a friendly suggestion would be to put more molding in the case, like you can see here for Phyn Plus, where it won't move around during shipping. And here you can see the molding that is around Moen Flo, definitely keeping it in place. And possibly put a protective cover on both ends of the fittings. The covers would double, not just as a protection during shipping, but also prevent any debris from getting inside between opening the box and installation. Like right now when I'm waving it around. Here's a 25-foot cable that goes between the shutoff and the control unit. It is exactly 25 feet long. Let's put the shutoff back in the frame here. Now for the battery backup. This is a standard 12-volt battery that looks suspiciously familiar. And here's my garage door battery that just went out recently. They are exactly the same. So easily replaceable, and unlike some other water monitor systems, this is so much less in comparison. This battery backup will last up to a week if the power goes out. Very nice. Let's see what's in the Gateway Connect kit. Let's put this USB power adapter back in its packaging. This is the FloLogic Gateway. It will go next to my router. An RJ45 cable, and a USB-C cable to connect to the power adapter. Altogether, this is just over 5 feet long. So if you have some distance between your router and the power strip, this might be challenging. You might need a longer cord on one of these. Here's a few command strips to hold any of this in place, and the Gateway Connect quick setup guide, followed by the Gateway Connect. This is going to connect to the FloLogic shutoff with that 25-foot cable we first saw. In my case, this is going outside, and it will have to be waterproofed. It has 2 holes on the back, so it could be nicely attached to the wall. Last but not least, the power adapter for the shutoff. Fully stretched out, it is 19 feet and 5 inches, just a little longer than advertised, which is always a nice bonus. Let's look at the manual shutoff again, because what we didn't look at is the manual override feature on top. There are some nicely written instructions here, so it's hard to lose. 1. Disconnect the red power plug. Then unscrew the see-through cap here on top. 2. Use the supplied wrench, or 8mm or 5/16 socket. 3. Push the shaft down, then rotate to the closed or open position. Alright, next up is installing this beast. It is going to take some thought because of how much this weighs and our inconvenient location outdoors. And because we are putting it in line with the latest versions of Moen Flo and Phyn Plus for a full head-to-head comparison. I'll put the video right here when it comes out. I'll see you there.